It is December the 10th, and it looks kind of dark outside, but actually the first star is not out, so I still got a few minutes to go ahead and record this. This is going to be the first night of Hanukkah. Hanukkah does last for 8 nights. It's Festival of Lights, and for those of you who are not familiar with Hanukkah, it was a time of great darkness that the Jewish people, the Hebrew people, I'm going to say that, had been oppressed, and that there were Greek rulers who told them that they couldn't study the Torah, that they couldn't go to synagogue. They had actually defiled their sanctuaries. They had done all these things that are very similar to some of the things being attempted today. And that there was a gentleman that was, they called him a Maccabee, and the word Maccabee means the hammer. And it was a small group that stood up against impossible odds, and they won. And we have something over here, it's called a Hanukkah, and this is different from a menorah in the fact that it has one extra candle. And because the temple had been defiled and everything on it, it took 8 days for the oil to be sanctified, to be ready to be used. You can't just use anything for God, folks. There was a policy and procedure that needed to be followed. And there's a little bit of question whether this was myth or whether it actually did happen, but it is celebrated that the oil that was only supposed to last 1 night actually lasted for all 8. Now, the candle that's in the middle, that's just a little bit higher, is called the servant candle, and that is the one from which all other candles are lit. And as somebody who is a follower of Christ, we understand that that was a foretelling of Christ, because it is His light that lights the rest of us. And that as believers, that is what we're supposed to do, is go and carry His light to all others. So it's just a little simple thing, and it means an incredible amount. I'm not anti-Christmas. I don't do the Christmas thing as much because of the commercialism. I understand the origins of Christmas, but I'm also not going to dissuade anybody from honoring or remembering Christ at any time. So, yeah. And I had a cousin many years ago that got me a constant reminder. You got the elves on the shelves? That's all right. I got a Maccabee on the mantle. And what was interesting, I was looking at this today, and if I can get a view of it, this little guy, 2011, who would have thunk it? But this little guy, every time I look at him, he's a little soldier, and he reminds me to keep fighting. And I remind everyone in this time of great darkness, keep fighting. God's not through with this. I can't tell you what He's going to do, how He's going to do it, when He's going to do it. But I can tell you that He told me weeks ago, He said, I ain't done with this, and He said, I will repay. And, everybody wants good stuff from God, but that was not how that word came to me. It was like, He is aware of those who are doing evil. God is not mocked, folks. I don't know. There's some people that have got some very strange views of God. God is loving, and He is kind, and He is forgiving, and He is long-suffering. That means He's got a long fuse, but He's not ever suffering. And at a certain point, He will take care of His children. So I want to be of encouragement to everybody out there. And let your light shine. I'm going to leave you with a link for this website for anybody who's interested. It's called Hebrews for Christians, and just some phenomenal writings. And you can just do research for yourself. And I will tell you that anybody that is on BitChute that wants to come and make an ugly comment, now if you've got a question, if you want a discussion, I'm open to that. You know, I believe what I believe, not just to believe, but I have done close to 55 years worth of research. And I can give you an intelligent answer. If I can't give you an intelligent answer, then, I will find somebody, another resource for you that can do so. But if anybody wants to just be filled with hate, you will be deleted, and it's like you will be blocked, because there's a whole lot of anti-Semitism out there these days, folks. There's a whole lot of denial as far as what happened to the Hebrew people, even as far as World War II. My grandfather fought in World War II. So it happened. There are still some survivors. So, this is part of the twistedness of the evil that has come into the world, because, God is a God of sanity, and He's a God of reason and logic, but He's also a God of miracles. Now, the devil, what does he do? He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And then he comes to steal your hope, to destroy any kind of evidence that you may have. So, devil, you get yourself someplace else other than my channel, because that is not going to happen. So you all have a beautiful, blessed day. And like I said, let His light shine.